the monthly announcements. How you guys all doing here? Welcome to the month of February 2023. I am here, yes, on the deck, February 2023. And we're doing our live stream of our On the Decks now, first Fridays, 1 p.m., where we give you updates and announcements. I am Miko Tolliver. You can find me around on the interwebs at Miko Tolliver. And I am here giving you announcements with our interim general manager, Antonio Ortiz. So I hope that makes you feel like it's more official, like we're really giving you solid, concrete, accurate information. Yes, Antonio?
Yes,
How you
that's what
doing
we're
today?
doing. I'm doing good. A little
Yeah,
bit tired, but I'm doing good.
we're remote today. We're not in the station.
That is true. I
Yeah,
am in SoCal.
yes.
So,
I'm still in NorCal, but it was raining today, and I was just like, well, let's have a chill day today. But let's get these announcements out. Are you ready to do it? Are you ready to usher in February?
yes, let us usher in February and what February has to offer.
Well, before we do that, can I actually start official and can I say, will you be my Valentine?
Yes, I could be your Valentine. I'll get you one of those little cards that they send in are you talking about like Valentine's like in grade school where everyone actually that'd be kind of cool. Go into the office and just give everyone a little tiny little card with little hearts that says, whatever the phrases are on it. Cute.
That's exactly what I'm
LOL, or
talking
whatever it
about.
is.
Well, a little candy. Sweets for my sweet. All right, you ready to get into it? You ready to do some
Yeah.
announcements?
Well,
Okay,
was that go ahead, let's go.
here's the first major one. Do you want to say what the first major announcement is? We have a change in our staffing. Do you want to tell us?
Oh, yes. So the first one is that we are in a transition period, and I want to say congratulations to our chief engineer for making the decision to move on. So he's leaving us, Brian David, that is. And so we're in a place of transition, and a farewell to him. He's made a lot of changes at the station, helped us save a lot of money. We upgraded all of the studio equipment from analog to digital while he was here. He was integral in the website and the creation of it 7 years ago. So he's done a lot of wonderful things for the station. We just want to say thank you to him you know, um, and wishing him well on exciting new adventures to come for himself.
Oh, what a big change. I know that Brian David was really big here at the station. I also want to remind everybody tuning in, listening, watching that anything we talk about here on our updates here in our video, you can find information in the description there, which include any links. And I also want to remind you all to listen to KPFA Radio at 94.1 FM. But you can also log on to kpfa.org. Maybe we can get a little caption up there that tells you, there you go, there's the link, KPFA Radio, 94.1 FM and kpfa.org. Now, being that we're KPFA, we're losing Brian David, but we're going to keep moving on. I believe we got something else big here for the month of February, and it's going to start this Sunday, right?
The
What's
Sunday,
happening Sunday?
February 5th, we're going to have our Black History Month special programming that we do annually. And our lead producer, Prema Jackson, with the work of Rashida Chase, associate producer of the broadcast, and also technical producer, Rada Keel, have put together and coordinated a bunch of programmers to make 7 hours of content for you all to hear this coming Friday. Not sorry, Friday. I keep saying Friday. This coming Sunday, February 5th.
Great. So there's going to be all kinds of like snippets and stuff like that and special programs. And I think it's going to be stuff from like Kat Brooks is going to speak with George McCalman. Sabrina Jacobs is going to interview Matt Scott, Walter Turner, and Aikanyele Moja, right? And then special bits from the Pacifica Archive. So we've got like a whole list
Yeah,
of
and it's
things that
all
are going to happen, right?
Yep, and it's not all going to be just public affairs or culture related programming or topics. There's also going to be African Jamal Davis and also Idris Hassan doing some. There'll be some content in there, but they're going to have some music hours as well.
Perfect. All right. So music, history, education, the whole
Mm-hmm.
shebang. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about this. What else is going to happen in February? Because if that's special program, then we got to have some in-person live events, right? And I think we got a couple that we're going to talk about here. What's going to be our first one? What's our first one, Antonio?
Well, the first one that we have to promote is Freedom Moves, Hip Hop Knowledges, Pedagogies, and Futures. That's going to happen on Wednesday, February 22nd. at 7 o'clock at the back room. It's actually close to the station. It's at 1984 Bonita Avenue in Berkeley. And so you can go online to get tickets at Eventbrite. The link will be here.
Yeah, the
Um,
link is in the description. So if maybe anybody looking for tickets, that's where you can
mhm.
find them.
And then so we're going to have H. Sammy Alim, Jeff Chang, and Casey Philip Wong to celebrate the release of their new publication, Freedom Moves, Hip Hop Knowledges, Pedagogies, and Futures. So this is going to be a live in-person event, and it's going to be in conversation with KPFA's Davey D, host of Hard Knock Radio.
What date is that? It was February 22nd. I've got.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wednesday, February
Oh,
22nd.
yeah, there we go. Oh, you guys might see a few of our links going up there. Funny, we got a new PA guy. We're still training people here. Again, we're trying
Mhm,
to work things out here at KPFA. We're having some like staff changes, but it's actually been going really, really well. So we definitely want to give a shout out to Peter Stickney, who is our new PA here. Not that we've lost Jess. We still have him. But I think he was out sick today too. So we got to make sure to
mhm,
cover ourselves because
mhm,
we have times of sickness. But yes,
mhm.
check out that event. And then our second event, go ahead, throw that up there, Peter. What's our other event that we got here at the end of the month? I believe it's on February 28th.
That is correct. That's going to be
Mm.
on Tuesday, February 28th. That's going to be David Fenton, the Activist Media Handbook. That's also going to be at the back room at 1984 Bonita Avenue in Berkeley. You can get tickets online at Eventbrite. The links will be available here and on our website. And we're going to have OG activist influencer David Fenton to celebrate his most recent book, The Activist Media Handbook. And then also this in-person live event will feature David Fenton in conversation with KPFA's Kevin Hunsinger, our own development director.
Good. And I think if Kevin were here, because usually he does the events video and we're doing it today, he would want us to remind everybody that all the funds from this go towards supporting KPFA and bringing you guys events and bringing you guys special authors and things like that. So
Mhm,
definitely come out and to support that. And if you want more information, again, KPFA Radio 94.1 FM, or you can always log on to kpfa.org. I want to take this time real quick just to mention somebody who's up there in the chat, and I'm going to show this here. Alex Garcia says, "Hi, love KPFA." Antonio, say something to Alex. Say something direct to Alex from our interim general manager at KPFA.
Thank you, Alex, for coming on here, showing us that you are watching us and listening to us on live stream. Because for me and Miko, we've been doing this for the past year and slowly building an audience. And it's wonderful to have people engage with us, letting us know how much they love the station that they support.
Yes, I really, I get so excited about it, and I always want to make sure if we can, if we see you live in the chat, make sure that we say something to you because I think this is one of the few outlets that we have that people can go and talk directly to the IGM and get a direct response in real time. So thank you with that. And with that, we will continue with our announcements.
Mhm.
Here's my favorite part. Here's my favorite announcement.
Yours, yes.
We have a holiday this month. That means we get a day off.
Yeah, so
Day off.
you're super excited about President's Day on Monday, February 20th.
I'm super excited about a day off. Yes, on a
Okay.
Monday. I think that sounds amazing. Although, if I'm really
Yeah.
being honest, I was like, my conspiracy theory mind was just like, how interesting that we have Black History Month and then we also celebrate the presidents at the same time.
Mm. Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but no. I love a good holiday. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it's still wintertime. It's raining out there. It's raining today, which is why we're doing everything
Mhm.
remotely today. So I would say President's Day, it's not like we can go out and barbecue or anything. It's gotta be a pretty chill day, right?
It'll be a chill
Gotta
day, yeah,
rest.
and it'll be a good day for rest for a lot of people, but that being said, the station will continue to be broadcasting content, so you won't be tuning into 94.1 FM and hearing nothing,
Of course.
but most of our staff are gonna be on a day off, a well-needed day off.
Okay. And then hold on. So next we have something special. Actually, I'm gonna skip a little bit on our script a little bit. And I'm gonna say we got a special segment. Just like you said, that just because it's a
Mhm,
holiday doesn't mean we're gonna have it. We got a special segment from the people at the Herbal Highway who came
mhm,
together, put this together. You're gonna love this, Antonio. Are you ready for this? I worked really hard on this. So Herbal Highway, which is Tuesdays at 1 p.m., they are gonna be giving us now herb of the month. We're gonna have a herb of the month. That's right. The host at Herbal Highway have put together a video to help you guys. What could I do this month to get myself together? And so we have a special video from Sarah Holmes. I think we're going to play that. You want to play that, Antonio? Let's play it.
Hi, this is Sarah Holmes, host of the Herbal Highway on KPFA Tuesdays from 1 to 2 p.m. with your Herb of the Month. I'm Sarah Holmes with the Herbal Highway. Today, for February, I chose astragalus. And the reason I chose astragalus is this plant is such a good, deep immune builder, and it's safe for virtually everyone can take this plant. You can give this to small children. You can give this to people in frail health. You can give this to elders. And it has a flavor that most people really enjoy. So I know some herbs, the flavor can be challenging for people. Astragalus, so I'll say this at the outset, the only people to be careful about with astragalus, because it does increase white blood cells, is that for certain types of leukemia and any other disease that causes a proliferation or too many white blood cells, then please do not take astragalus. That's not too many people. So most of you listening can take this amazing plant. So I have the tincture here, and you'll notice I shook it. Always shake your tincture before you take it, because there's always hopefully some sediment that you have, some like plant matter in the bottom, and it's also alcohol and water, so you want to mix them up. But I brought this out so maybe you could see the color a little bit, right? It's a light yellow color. It has a kind of woody, slightly sweet taste. So I like to put astragalus into food. You can cook this into stews, beans, congee, anything that you cook for a long time. Some astragalus in there is not going to turn even your fussy eaters off from the food you're making. So it's a nice food to do that. The roots are woody and they don't break down. So you want to put them in like a tea ball or a little tea bag, something like that, so you can easily pull them out of the food later. But this is a plant I think about when we're still in winter time and we want to keep our immune system hardy and we want to keep that deep immunity built up. And that's what astragalus really gives us. It's very nourishing. It also helps recover from long-term illness. Especially those of you who might be living with long-term COVID right now, you might think about astragalus root. Anyone who lives with chronic illness, astragalus root can also be a nice added support. So go ahead and take this plant for a solid month if you want. You could take it daily for a month and then just take a few days off, and then you could resume taking it again. It just helps your body kind of recalibrate. And it also, I find that it helps you to have that trust in your body and your body's ability to heal and do what it needs to do without a plant even, right? So when we take those breaks, it gives us that opportunity to check back in. And it gives our bodies the chance to take the training wheels off and see, oh, can I still do this without the plant? So it's a tonic plant. Absolutely take it. A good strong tea. So that means you're simmering it. So technically, those of you that know more about plants, it's a decoction. You're going to simmer it covered on the stove for about, you can even do this plant for several hours or in your food for several hours. A minimum, I would simmer it covered for 1 hour and then let it steep for another 4 to 8 hours and then strain it out and drink it. You can drink 4 to 6 ounces once or twice a day. That's a good amount. Or if you're taking your tincture, if you prefer the bottle method, a good 10 to 12 drops once or twice a day is a good dose for you to start with, and give it a try. Tune into the Herbal Highway on KPFA at 94.1 FM, Tuesdays from 1 to 2 p.m. So if you'd like to listen to more of the Herbal Highway, you can find archives at kpfa.org and on some of your favorite streaming podcast platforms. If you'd like to follow us on social media, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at the Herbal Highway. If you'd like to follow me, Sarah Holmes, one of the hosts of the Herbal Highway, you can follow me at Blue Otter School. Renee Camila can be found at La Yerba Buena Herbs, and Emiliano Lemos can be found at Trans Herbalist. And check out KPFA, our home since 1997, on Facebook at KPFA 94.1, or Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at KPFA Radio. We hope to see you soon.
Wasn't that fire? Wasn't that?
For Pacifica Radio.
Oh, hold on, we got wasn't that great?
We're
still
that was
working
fire
on-
that you
that
got
was-
cut off.
That was fire. That was great. We're like I said, we're still training our new PA, but that's all right. It's okay. We forgive Peter here. Again, we've been working to get our live streaming together, working to get our broadcasting video together. So might have a few kinks, but that's all right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We keep building. We just keep going. And I actually, while that was out there, we had a really great comment again in the chat from Alex Garcia again, who said, "I'm a Oaxacan native. I love herbals." So that was perfect. We did that just for you, Alex. What do you think, Antonio?
I think that's awesome. And
Yeah.
Alex, if you haven't seen or heard, well, actually not seen, but if you haven't heard Herbal Highway, we broadcast Herbal Highway at 1:00 on Tuesdays, and also you can listen to it on the archives at KPFA. So if you don't know about Herbal Highway, it's a good show to check out.
Good. All right. And with that, I think we have another announcement about something that's happening at the end of the month that we got to do. What's happening, Antonio? February 21st.
End of the month. Oh, that thing that keeps the station, your listener sponsor station, going. We're having a fund drive at the end of the month, and that's going to be from Tuesday, February 21st to March 10th, Friday, March 10th.
Good. So just be on the lookout for that if you see some changes in the programming as you're listening on the radio and stuff like that. And then with that, we want to remind you guys, yes, we have our monthly announcement here. Thank you guys so much for watching, but you can also tune in to us weekly on the deck, the weekly recap, which is Tuesdays at 2 p.m. It's always me and Antonio. And then sometimes some of you folks too, because you guys, you see, you come in and chat. It's happening pretty regularly. Doesn't it make you happy, Antonio? I know it makes me feel good. Like the camaraderie, the engaging with the people. We really do appreciate you guys leaving comments in the chat. Really just, asking your questions, telling us what you like, telling what you think. And I always try to get Antonio to respond to them. But yes, tune into us on the deck weeklies Tuesday at 2 p.m. And remember that our monthly recap is always the first Friday at 1 p.m. So like we're here, you won't see us here again on the random pop-up on a Friday until next month, right? Because that's no, not the weekly recap. Can we get the monthly one? The monthly caption that says reminds people to tune in to on the deck Fridays at 1 p.m. on the first Friday of the month. Antonio and I get on here live with you, and we just give you some updates of just so you know how things are going to play out over the month, because things change, right? I mean, that's why we tell you so far, this is our plan for the month. Yes, for the month of February 2023. Thank you, Peter, who posted out there. We have such a great team here. But we also do weekly, just in case some things change, to tell you about things that are happening during the month, during the week, or whatever. And then with that, we always want to remind you guys to continue to support us and follow us on social media. Where can they find us, Antonio?
They can find us on Facebook at KPFA 94.1, or on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at KPFA Radio.
I think that's amazing. That's perfect. Yes, Antonio.
Yep. We want
to send a shout out to Peter Stickney. This is his first time being PA here. Production assistant Peter Stickney. You actually may have heard Peter's name around, yes, on the station, because he often does news tech. So we're training him to do more, and he did a great job today. Thank you so much, Peter. I hope you guys had fun. I know that I did. I want to remind you guys all to tune in to KPFA Radio 94.1 FM. Do you see that?
You got the merch.
I got the merch. Where is your shirt, Antonio?
My shirt is not with me.
I do love how in the background you have the guitars there, which that's usually my background, is I have all the guitars. But
I'm not a guitar player, so
I know you logged on, and I was like, "What you doing over there?"
Like, where's he at?
I know, right? All right, that's all right. Yeah, tune into KPFA Radio 94.1 FM, and then also always log on to kpfa.org for more information, how to contact. But thank you so much for tuning to On the Deck here, our monthly segment for the month of February 2023. I think
Mhm.
guys will catch you guys around. Yes. Make sure you go to those
Yes.
events too. Continue to support KPFA and continue to be so amazing. Yeah.
Yes,
All
everyone,
right.
thank you so much for watching.
Yes. I'm Miko Tolliver. I'm here with our interim general manager, Antonio Ortiz. All right. Bye, folks.
Bye, everybody.